happens. If your hair color isn't quite exactly what you thought it was going to be, hairstylist Brenda D'Usseaux is here to show us how to fix it. Welcome.
Welcome, Miss Teresa. How are you?
I'm doing great. This is, I don't know anybody who hasn't experienced this, whether you went too light or too dark, or maybe you got highlights and they look brassy. Everyone's had a mishap with their color.
Over-processed, breaking off type of thing, which is what it is that's going on with this client that I have. That I had to take her into the color correction zone, which is a lengthy process. So we have a little video because we want to show you starting off how I start the process. This is a before. It's me consulting with her. She has gray roots. She has very brassy color. She had been doing an all-over color plus highlights on top of that. I told her, okay, first of all, here's a dry cut. We're getting rid of all of the messy ends that we do not want to color because they won't hold color anyways because they're so fried.
I know every time I have to get even like a ½ inch trimmed, I'm upset.
Yes.
But I know it's for my own good.
It's not, and like with her, it was for her own good. And as you can see, we're almost doing like a reverse type of low light. So I'm low lighting and highlighting at the same time. I'm low lighting the more damaged hair because it takes the less chemical. And then I'm highlighting the darker hair. I want to balance it out, and then I'm just doing like a little color blend on her roots because we no longer want to do it all over color on her roots. We want to blend her natural gray in with some high and low lights and make it look more natural, which is really what you're seeing the trend coming into, right? These more lived-in looks, these more, I want more of my natural blonde, these teddy bear bronze or blondes, whatever you're going to want to call them, but that's what you're seeing more of. And if we look at Miss Maddie here.
And by the way, we are going to show you the after of that in just a moment.
At the end, so stay tuned. But like with Maddie here, as you can see, we have some kind of growth coming in, but you see how well it's blending?
Yeah.
Okay, so as she has come in, we have done less and less foils, right? So less areas that are blonde because we want to incorporate more of her natural color in. So as it's growing out, that you're not getting that severe line of demarcation that you do not want. And then a lot of times when she comes, we'll just either add low lights, maybe a few highlights, but the whole idea, the big picture here is that we want to incorporate more of her natural color, whether you're gray, whether you're dark blonde, whether you're brunette, everything you want to get more natural, more of a tone-on-tone color, and not this far outlandish, highly chemicaled, overly processed hair.
Maddie looks great, and
yes.
I should say she's part of our crew here.
She is.
She is usually behind the camera.
She is.
She doesn't love being front and center, even though God gave her those looks.
That's right. But look how beautiful her blonde can stay even after months of not touching up. Right.
Yeah.
So it can stay really well. And there's some maintenance products like here, treatment shampoos, softening products, not too harsh. These kind of shine products that help with the grow out if it's a little dull, that kind of thing. This is K18 product is spectacular. It's literally a mask, but it's a leave-in mask, which is very unusual. You leave it in 4 minutes before you start styling, but it rebonds, it rebuilds at a molecular level.
So wait, you wash and condition.
Yes.
And then you...
Well, you didn't have to condition. You wash, brush through your hair, take out some of the excess water, and you are going to put these in your ends, and you're going to comb it through. You're going to wait 4 minutes. Okay. Then you're going to style, no rinse. It's fabulous for restoring, rebalancing, restoring the hair.
Every time Brenda D'Usseaux is here, I always end up buying what she tells me, and I've never regretted it.
Well, these new bonding products like this that actually can restore the bonding in your hair that gets broken down, they're fabulous for that. They're really kind of coming all over the market, but K18 especially has a wonderful
And I'll
product.
say, you do an incredible job with Maddie's hair, not just aesthetically, but her hair looks healthy even though she's a blonde.
And believe me, that was a thing.
Yes.
Because her ends were constantly breaking, and we needed to make sure that we restored the ends. So the product like this helps, these treatment shampoo and conditioner helps, and then we
our producer just came out with the dry erase board. She wants me to throw to the photos,
all right,
the after photos of your beautiful client.
Yeah, so let's go to the after and see what she ended up with. As you can see, we were able to blend her regrowth. We got some light and dark in there, but can you see the progression from the root down to the ends? It's more of a natural progression, and I do have to say she was on the fine, kind of thinner hair, and it also made it it look thicker by just putting the two-tone and the dimensional color in there, but not too far off. Her grow out will be similar to Maddie's, as we showed you, that as this regrowth comes out, it's going to look more blended, so you're not going to feel like, oh my gosh, I have these roots. But and then cutting it, took off the bad ends, and then got a great little trendy bob.
Masterful cut and color. Brenda D'Usseaux. Maddie, thank you. Brenda, if people want to come see you for a consult, what's the best way to find you?
Just go to my website, brenda.cc, and I have all my information.
Links also on our website, cw7az.com.